Hello everyone, it's Duck2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Pretty Pipes Fluids, an add-on to the Pretty Pipes mod that pretty much focuses on fluids rather than items and filtering, that sort of stuff. So, let's take a look here, and I'll turn difficulty off because I don't need that right now, and I guess we'll get rid of these effects, we don't need those. So, as you can see here, you get your typical sort of stuff from Pretty Pipes as it's required. And then we've got the fluid one. Actually, we'll just go fluid, and that should show the specific ones that this mod adds for us. So, because I've already covered the original, so we don't need to go over anything there. No tank added though, so you do have to add your own, it seems. So we'll just go with the Mega Crafts to demonstrate here. I hope these connect. They do. Nice. Okay, so first you've got the pipe itself, which you apparently just convert in a crafting grid. That's interesting. So you don't need like buckets or some other type of thing to make it. You just convert it in a crafting grid. And you can convert it back and forth, so that's good. You've got the modules though. So you've got the low tier, which is just a blank module. We just look over that, so you can see that's what it is. And then from there, of course, you just need some lapis and a piston. You've got the medium tier, which is just that in iron, and then you've got the highest tier, which is gold, diamond, and the second tier. We can hold shift, and you can see that it pulls fluid from adjacent inventories. Filters and pull rates vary by tier, and high tiers prevent oversending, and that seems to apply to all of them. I assume you can also just use, besides just these, a bunch of the existing ones, I assume. So that would be maybe like a speed increase or a bunch of stuff at a guess. We'll just get a few of these just in case. What else do we have? Random sorting. I don't think that'll apply because that's still an item thing. We'll just see. But yeah, so we'll go with some water. Actually, we'll go with lava because it's easier to see. It'll light up the area? No, it won't. Okay, not in this case. So no lighting up in this case, it seems, which is interesting. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Alright, so that's enough there. If we go to this, we should be able to see what happens. So we go here, go low, and that's automatically sending it in sort of lava blocks there. That's interesting. I don't think it's doing bucket by bucket though. I would assume. We'll just actually pick all that up and see, because I'm actually curious if it is that effective. Because it could be. So we just go one here, and then we take this out, and then put it in here. What are we getting? So 2 there, so it does 500 each, at a guess. So that's interesting to know. Or at least for low tier. We do medium. That'll do the whole bucket, maybe a bit more. Let's see. Just get a few of these. Okay, so we can do 2 there. That's interesting. Alright, so we get rid of you real quick. Let's see if it can do a bit more. Yep, so it just does 2 buckets worth compared to the 500. And if we get this again, should be good to see. Oh boy, okay. You did an empty hand, I forgot to interact with these. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll do this amount. And we'll see how much with this one. So we'll do one high one here. Oh, okay. Is that all 8? Or all 6 of this? Alright, we'll do that then next. Maybe you can do 8 at a time, that's my guess. Yeah, so we can do 8. So you can do 500, then 2, then 8, which is an interesting jump. If we do this, what happens there? Because it shouldn't work, right? Yep, so that's just how fast it'll go. And obviously I assume any others will also apply. I'd guess that are fluid compatible. What actually is said here though, you've got the following for those: adds a fluid filter module and retrieval module. I don't currently have that, so maybe that's just not in the version I'm using because it's updated quicker. Yes, it has. So those are also available instead of, I assume, maybe using, and they're just speed increases, so there's that. But if you were to use the retrieval and otherwise, you would obviously demonstrate in the actual item pipe one. Because I don't have the other installed. Oh, come on. There we go. You'd obviously just have this sort of thing up here, which I assume is for what you can filter that will be retrieved, and the other will be what's allowed in to the other side, of course. So, yeah. In the future, obviously, limiter modules will be added, which will be for limiting how much fluid can be stored into adjacent fluid blocks, and fluid filters, but for amount instead of the types of fluids, and then crafting with fluids, which sometimes can be necessary. I guess crafting with lava or water in some machines, for example. But yeah, we'll check the files and see what else is said in the changelog in the versions that I haven't accessed yet. So they now are dropped when destroyed, so that's interesting. I didn't think that was the case before, so that's good to know. And adds filters to extraction modules. So there's that. I'll just try picking these up then in the 0.2 version. Let's see. Let's try this without fist. Nope. Try this without pickaxe, little cheating. Yes, we'll try this. Yes, that actually breaks. Can we break this without fist as well? I always forget. Can? Yes. Okay, so those just don't have it in the 0.2 version, but in the 0.4 and higher, of course, you won't encounter that. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Obviously, more will be updated over time, but that's the current state, or current available versions I have access to. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.